Hey guys, we are going to be solving quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. For the warm-up of the day, we have x plus 8 squared, which is equal to 16. Okay, this is an example that we've seen last week. One of the things that I want you guys to hone in on is this 16. In order for us to solve for the roots, aka zeros, of this quadratic formula, is that we must have this equation in standard form, okay? The standard form means that at the end, we must have a 0, okay? So I am going to factor this out. And I'm going to somehow move the 16 over. So when I do this, I have to remember that x plus 8 squared is the same thing as x plus 8 times x plus 8. Now I'm going to make this equal to 16. I'm going to get rid of the 16 later. Okay, I need to have a 0 there though. So I'm just going to distribute my terms and multiply. So x times x is x squared plus x times 8 is 8x. 8 times x is, again, 8x. 8 times 8 is 64. Okay? When I do this, I have to then combine like terms, and I get x squared plus 16x plus 64, all equaling a 16. Now, what I got to do now is get rid of that 16. I'm going to subtract 16 on both sides. Okay? And so in my calculator, I could do this, but I'm solving by hand because I don't have my calculator, which is 48. So I get 48 plus 16x plus x squared. Okay, now it's all equal to 0. It's equal to that standard form. Okay, in your calculators, in the yellow calculators, we have an awesome tool that'll help us find the roots. So the first thing we gotta look for is the menu button. When you press that menu button, you're gonna select your Algebra tool. You select Algebra. The second thing you're going to select is polyroots. Once you've selected polyroots, it's going to give you these 3 boxes. Okay. And it is to the second power, so it might ask you for what degree this polynomial is at. So as you can see here in this first term, there is no coefficient, but we understand that there is a 1 there, so I would put a 1 in my first box. There's a 16 as my second value, and then a 48 at the end. Once you've done this, it'll actually give you the roots. It's as simple as that. So go ahead and do that. Let's see what you guys get.